Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. As we are slowly nearing the end of December, I thought it'd be useful to start my roundup of the year kind of videos. There are a couple that I always do. Number one, I always go through all of my programs of the year. It's usually quite a lengthy video and we literally just go, I went to see this, I went to see this, I went to see this. Occasionally I give little tidbits and information or what month I saw them in, but it's basically a here is what I've seen over the whole year video. Second one that I have done previously, I think, and if I haven't I should have, is like a top 5 shows of the entire year. But there is another part of me that I wanted to discuss, because 9 times out of 10 I will have earphones in where I shall be listening to music in the car driving to and from work. So I thought I would use something that has recently come out from a well-known musical streaming site or music streaming site by the name of Spotify, and make my own theatre wrapped this is what I've been listening to over the last year kind of video, and we'll hopefully make it a snappier title. But if you want to know what has been my top listened to songs and what I've been listening to the most through the past year, then stick around and we'll get into it in 2 whole seconds. Just to address the possible elephant in the room, because I don't actually know how I'm sounding right now, but how I'm feeling is not the best. I have just come back from a trip to London, not for theatre in fact, and I slept under air conditioning last night and I feel vital today. I didn't feel 100% before, but I feel really not great now. So if I sound a bit that's why. But I've got my phone out, Northern Lights in it, and I'm just going to go to Spotify, your top songs 2023, and let's get into it. So the thing before we get into it with Spotify Wrapped is they do a whole like little screenshot, like kind of like a PowerPoint presentation but for your phone on an app, and it tickles me every year because they try and go, this is what you've been listening to the most, and your top genres. I don't know if anyone else here has Spotify, but my top genres this year were Broadway, West End, pop, show tunes and talent show. Like, 3 of those are basically the same thing, you know? Just put it under musical theatre, occasionally pop, and talent show is because my second favourite song of the year was Last Night (Beer Fear) by Lucy Spraggan. How did it get to number 2? I'd have no idea, but it did. So I have got a few things screenshotted from that little PowerPoint, so let's discuss those. We have got my top song for the year, which was in fact a musical theatre song. It is Tidal Pool from Fisherman's Friend. I mean, I still don't know all the words from it, and I listened to it 58 times starting on the 26th of May. Still don't know it in its entirety, but I can give it a good bash. Sticking with the top songs lists, out of 5 songs in the top 5, 4 of them are theatre songs. So like I said, Tidal Pool is number 1, Beer Fear is number 2, we're glossing over it. Number 3 is Only a Matter of Time from Back to the Future, because it is a bop. It is a great song from that musical theatre show, Plus, if you listen to it on the cast recording, you get Cedric Neal. And we all know my fascination with them. Number 4 is Sail On Boys from Operation Mincemeat, and number 5 was obviously from the Great British Bake Off musical, sung by Grace Mowat. I feel like that got so high because for a long period of time, the only songs that they put out on Spotify from that musical was Obviously, and I think there was one more. So I kind of drained Obviously, but I feel like there are songs that I prefer more on that cast recording now, and some of them may appear on the future list. My top artists of the year, again, were out of 5, there is 2 technical musical theatre artists, and that is the Operation Mincemeat cast and also the Fisherman's Friends musical cast. Number 5 is also Andy Carl, which technically is Groundhog Day. So I'm going to call it 3 out of 5. But let's get into what else I've been listening to musical theatre wise this year from the playlist. So I've already talked about the first 5 songs. We also have One Normal Night, which is my number 6 technically. One Normal Night is from Addams Family, which I love as a musical anyway, but they kind of sneaked the cast recording, the Broadway cast recording, onto Spotify this year, so I listen to it a lot. The next one down the list that is musical theatre based is Spilsbury Reprise. I know, odd 2 choices for the top 2 Operation Mincemeat songs that I have on this playlist. I don't know why I love Spilsbury Reprise so much, but it's up there. We also have Village by the Sea from Fisherman's Friends, If I Had My Time Again from Groundhog Day. That is a song. We have Crazy Rolling from Moulin Rouge. We have All the Ladies again from Operation Mincemeat. In fact, I think I have the entirety of Mincemeat on here spaced out. We've got Backstage Romance again from Moulin Rouge. We have Dear Bill from Mincemeat. Nobody Cares from Groundhog Day, which has one of the best lines in it, which is, I think I pooped my dungaree. We have Born to Lead again from Mincemeat. Crazier Than You again from Addams Family. Making a Man from Operation Mincemeat. Do you see the pattern here? We have Keep Hauling again from Fisherman's Friends. God That's Brilliant from Operation Mincemeat. Window Seat from Amelie. Have to get her in there somewhere. We have Cagwith Anthem from Fisherman's Friends. We have Full Disclosure again from the Addams Family. Another bit of Amelie in the shape of When the Booth Goes Bright. We have also got Bevan's Update again from Mincemeat. Like I said, I think the whole of Mincemeat is on here. Chandelier again from Moulin Rouge. Night Will Come from Groundhog Day. All I've Ever Known from Hades Town. A show that I still haven't booked a ticket for, may I add. I actually also don't know a lot about the show. I've kind of avoided it, apart from that song, because it's beautiful. Once Upon a December from Anastasia. Side note, I have been to 3 Christmas light shows now this year at the time of filming, and 2 of them have used Once Upon a December in their show as part of their music choice, and I have belted it every single time, sometimes twice or 3 times. It is a tune, but they also need to think about bringing Anastasia over, just saying. Just for Tonight is also on the list, is also Operation Mincemeat. The Perfect Petit Fours, now that is a tune. It's from, obviously, if you haven't guessed by the name of the song, Great British Bake Off musical. It's so beautiful, it's lovely, it's kind of a romance song without being too romantic, it's just lovely. We've got Das Übermensch, again, we have mincemeat on here. There's Save Tonight / Wake Me Up from The Choir of Man, Six from Six, Screw Loose from Crybaby, an underrated musical theatre song, I feel. If you've never checked it out, listen to it. It is insane. And it's very fun to scream at the top of your lungs when you're driving along. Just so you know. There is the opening medley from A Drifter's Girl, a show I really need to book a ticket for next year in 2024. Seeing You Again from Seeing You, finish sentence, again from Groundhog Day, Dead in the Water, mincemeat, Requiem, Dear Evan Hansen. I never know how that gets on my list, but I think it also happened last year. Somehow a little bit of Dear Evan Hansen sneaks on, and I don't know how it does it. Still going down my list, nearing the end, we have The Pitch, mincemeat. We have Anybody Have a Map from Dear Evan Hansen. Again, how? I don't feel like I listen to it that much compared to other songs. We've got Glitzy Finale, mincemeat. We have got One Day from Groundhog Day, which I'm surprised is so low down my list of top songs, because I'm pretty sure I've listened to it a lot more than some of the other ones that are in this area. We've got Under Attack from Mamma Mia, the 1999 cast recording. I don't know, again, don't know how it gets on there, but we move. And then the final one in the musical theatre-esque area of my top song is Everything About You Reprise from Groundhog Day. Now, that is that, and yes, there is a lot of mincemeat on there, because I don't know about you, but when you see a show, you love it, and you find it has a cast recording, that is the cast recording that you listen to until you find the next really good cast recording. And for a long time, mincemeat could not be beat, and sometimes it still can't. It's an epic collection of tunes. It's an amazing show, and I'm definitely getting back there in the new year. However, saying that, if you then go to my on repeat playlist, which is the kind of more up-to-date list of favourites, because obviously they wrap up the Wrapped, so to speak, at the start of December. My on repeat is also for the musicals, and some of them are repeats. So there's still Spilsbury Reprise on there. There's still If I Had My Time Again on there. The Tidal Pool is still there. Nobody Cares is still there. Screw Loose is still there. The Perfect Petty Force is still there. However, my friends, there is also songs like I've Never Been in Love Before from the Guys and Dolls cast recording, because that was released kind of late into the year, and although I have rinsed it, especially the high smoother versions of certain songs, it's not got into the Wrapped because it came in so late that even if I did rinse it over and over and over again, which I kind of have, it's never going to be enough. Also on my on repeat is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the songs from Time Traveller's Wife, which amuses me because when I did my initial review, which is up on this channel if you want to go and check it out, I was like, it's an okay musical, but the music is not memorable, and then 10 of the songs from the show are on my on repeat playlist. In case you're wondering what my top 2 Time Traveller's Wife songs are, it's Journeyman, Act 2 Beginning. I did say in my review that it was such an epic production, and every time I listen to it, it goes on my head. Amazing. And also I'm in Control, which is kind of a anthem. It is the female protagonist telling her husband that no matter what he's done, she is in control. Amazing. And the other questionable, no, the other honourable, that's the word I wanted, mention goes to the few songs that they've put on Spotify for the Little Big Things. My top song from that show that they've released so far is Miles and Miles, but Miles and Miles, Little Big Things, Guide You, all on the list, and I do listen to them on repeat at the moment because they're just so stunningly beautiful and melodic, and I want to go back to that show. I want to go and watch the show again because it's just so good. Also, for some reason, Love Thy Neighbour from the Prom Netflix version is on my own repeat. I don't even listen to it that often. I need to sit down one day and work out how the algorithm works, because I don't quite see how some of the songs that I listen to the most do not make playlists. I did try this year to do my own little Wrapped, where I just put everything that I enjoyed listening to throughout the year on there, which was a playlist of, bear with, it's not going to tell me, but it lasts 7 hours 28 minutes, so it's quite a long one, and most of the songs mentioned in this video are on that list, but some of them aren't. Nobody But Me from Drifted Girl never made it, and that is an amazing song that I listen to quite regularly. Randomly on that list is A Bit of a Sort from the Only Fools and Horses cast recording. I don't know why it's there, but I just like it as a song. Okay, I know. My 2023 list also has a couple of songs from Strange Loop, which are Boundaries and A Strange Loop. And A Touch of Happiness gets on there, because why not? Touch of Happiness, if you don't know, is from Half a Sixpence. Why did I have to think that through? Anyway, I love my music. I listen to it a lot, whether I am walking around a city centre on my own or driving to and from work. I'm always listening to something, and yeah, they are my top songs of the year, so to speak. Like I said, I do have plans to do a couple more roundup videos talking about my favourites, my least favourites, shows that I have surprised me, and also a look through all my programmes, which I'm kind of scared of because it's quite a heavy bag this year. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here and say thank you very much for watching. I am now going to go and watch the Royal Variety performance, which probably ages this video slightly, but it is on this evening and I'm going to go and watch it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. And also in the comments, tell me what was, if you do have Spotify, what was your top 3 songs of the year. I'm interested to find out. Do you have a really rogue one in there like me? So with the rogue ones that get you. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I shall see you hopefully next time. Bye.